It's time to check your money with America's money maven, Vicki Brackens. Vicki Brackens is the president of Brackens Financial Solutions Network, LLC, and a registered representative of LPL Financial, member SIPC. What you cooking up today, Vicki?
I love the way you always say that. What you cooking up today? So I'm going to start at the beginning with the announcements that I always forget to do at the end. So,
Okay, what you got?
first of all, if you have questions, feel free to give me a call at area code 315-930-4499 or reach out to us from info@brackensfsn.com. Be sure and share and subscribe to this podcast, to this segment here on YouTube. And be sure, and when you listen to it the second and third time, if you feel like we didn't give you enough information, I would like to hear from you in an email more of what you would like to hear. Finally, April 27th, we are hosting or being part of a special estate planning and wealth building seminar there at the Community Folk Art Gallery, Community Folk Art Center here in Syracuse. It's at 7 p.m. Be sure and register because we'd love to see you there on April 27th. I said 7 p.m. That's not correct. 11 a.m.
Oh, 11.
I'm thinking about something that's coming
wait.
up later on in the month.
What you talking about?
Exactly. They're probably thinking, Vicki, we're not going to be here at 7 p.m. 11.
Right.
Okay.
All right,
11 a.m. Yes.
That is this Saturday, okay?
Oh my God. It's this Saturday.
You so used to talking about it in the future.
In the future, yes.
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
This Saturday. Love to see you there. Okay, George. Guess what?
Okay, Vicki. So to the folks that are gonna say, "Where's George?" I will not be there, but I'm wishing you all well.
Oh, I'm gonna be so sad not to have you there in the audience.
Yeah, I will not be there that weekend.
Okay, all right, fine. All right. Guess what, George?
What's going on?
All the time we are talking about things that are changing.
Yeah.
And I saw an article this week that was posted on CNBC, and then I saw it repeated in several different publications and news services. So I know that many of our viewers and listeners probably have seen this, and that is a survey that was done by MassMutual to really see how the American population felt about retirement and what they thought was going to happen in their retirement. And the heart of the question was this: how much money do you think you need in order to retire? And the number that came out was...
Wait a minute. Let's play with that for a minute.
Okay.
Give me some choices.
You want to give you some choice? You want to make up some choices?
Yeah, with the number you know that it is.
Okay.
And some other numbers.
All right. Okay.
All right.
$950,000.
Okay.
$675,000. $1.5 million. $2 million. What do you think
of those four? What do people say they needed in retirement?
In retirement. To successfully and comfortably retire.
I'm gonna go for 1.5 million, and I know I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
Why did you say 1.5 million, George?
Ooh, I think 600,000 is too low.
Okay.
And what was I think you said? What was the other number? 250 or something?
950.
I thought 950 was odd, which it's an odd number to me. And I think people.
And I said 2 million.
You said 2 million, and it's funny because I think 2 million is. I think people would just. I don't know. I just think people would say 1.5. I want it between 1 and 2 million to be comfortable. That's my thinking.
Okay. The answer is 1.5. I can't believe you did that.
That's what I would have picked. See?
Okay. The answer is 1.5, and I was stunned.
And I didn't know that, by the way, folks.
I know you didn't, okay? The answer was 1.5. That the consensus was, in order to retire comfortably, that you were going to need actually the exact number was, and they rounded it up, was 1.46. They basically published it at 1.5. And here's why I'm stunned. Just 4 years ago, back in 2020, the answer was $951,000.
Is that right? Just
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Just 4 years ago, 2020, okay? $951,000. What that tells us is that the emotional impact from inflation has weighed upon a retiree's choices in such a way that it has exploded their expectation of what's necessary to successfully retire. Now, this is where it really gets kind of strange, George. The average American right now has, you want to guess how much they really have saved for retirement?
Okay, let's give me some numbers.
Okay, 150,000.
Right.
350,000. 88,000. 1 million.
I'm going to go low on this one. I'm going to say 88,000.
You were right again.
Oh my God.
George, I'm taking you down to turn yourself. You are right again.
Wow.
So the belief is I need 1.5.
But I got 88.
But I've got 88.
Dang.
So if the average American believes they need 1.5, and at this point they have 88, what a disconnect. But here's where the even bigger disconnect is in understanding what that 1.5 really represents. Does it represent really a lump sum of cash or assets or investments sitting in an account at the time I retire? Or does it represent the equivalent amount of money that I need for generation of income in order to create the income stream I need in retirement? And here's where it becomes even more important for us to start having very serious conversations with our politicians. And you go, how do we go from money over to politicians? Well, okay, currently it appears, based on the math of things, and it really is just a math problem, that in 2040, basically, somewhere between 2035 and 2040, we're going to have some serious issues on the Social Security system. The Social Security system represents a huge bucket of cash that most Americans have earned and been putting away for their retirement. If that math is not working properly, then the ability to create the income stream for many Americans is going to be severely disrupted when we start looking at the fact that we only have 88,000 saved and we think we need 1.5 million. It's the cash flow generated from that asset that is what sustains us. It's like, that's where my paycheck is coming from. So here's some things that, I usually just talk about theory, but here's some things I want you to do. First of all, understand the math of things. When we talk about sustainable income against an asset, what we're saying is that what level of distribution can we get from this asset to create an ongoing paycheck to me for the rest of my life while I am in retirement? The rule of thumb is anywhere from 4 to 4.5% distribution rate. That means for every million that you have, you probably can generate on a sustainable basis $45,000 a year. Not $100,000 a year where people say, I'm taking out 10% per year. You're going to run out. Not $150,000 a year because I'm going to take out 15% a year. You definitely going to run out and run out fast. It's about $40,000 to $45,000 per year, because you have to look at the fact that as you're taking it out, you more than likely have that money out in the market someplace to regenerate. And we don't have perfect math, perfect returns throughout that time period. There's going to be some plus years, going to be some minus years, some other things that are happening. So to look at it on a conservative basis, $40,000 to $45,000 a year. Well, most of us are not living on $45,000 a year. We're living on about double that. So your Social Security payment is the next leg of your retirement income that is extremely important and must be sustained and must be stabilized and grow over your working years as you go in and there as you go into retirement. So I want you to stop right now and write down this question. And every time a politician comes to talk to you and ask you for your vote and ask you for your donation, this is what I want you to ask them. What is your plan to stabilize and sustain the Social Security system?
Yeah.
Please provide specific details. I'll say it again.
Well, we've got so right now, we got a congressional campaign coming up right now.
That's right.
And we have people running. So what is your plan to sustain?
I'm going to say it again. What is your plan to stabilize?
Stabilize and sustain.
And sustain the Social Security system. Please provide specific, I don't want this pie, give me specific details of your plan.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, Vicki, can I just be colloquial here?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan to me.
It is a plan, okay? I want everybody asking that question over and over because we need specific details. Because what's happened, it is not as though somebody robbed the Social Security system. I have some of my interns doing a deep dive investigation because we want to have this conversation also with the public over the next several months. And it's a math issue. The pyramid is upside down. More people are older on the top, fewer people are contributing on the bottom.
Right.
And the rate of people getting older is increasing at a level that we have to make some mathematical changes, and we cannot kick the can down the road any further. We are at that, what they call that junction, that point in time where we must put a plan in place to stabilize and sustain the Social Security system. Because that leg of the pie, that leg of the pie is, or the stool is extremely important if you're going to create both sides of income necessary to take you through. Okay, George, that's it. I'm making it real simple this week. What is your plan to stabilize and sustain the Social Security system? Every politician that comes to you, if they can't give you an answer, move on.
There you go.
Hit them. This is what we need right now. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call at area code 315-930-4499 or reach out to us at info@brackensfsn.com tonight. And as we go through all the things that we have discussed over many, many weeks, this is the plan that we really want to make sure that everybody pays attention to. I'll say our plate is now full.
All right. Vicki Brackens is the president of Brackens Financial Solutions Network, LLC, and a registered representative of LPL Financial, member SIPC. She is America's money maven.